Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we'll be focusing on Eminem's latest single Houdini that dropped a few hours ago. And boy, 2024 continues to be a wild ride when it comes to events.
Come on, man. It's just too much. I don't want to be the bad guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm all right. White people think I love all people.
Something's in the water. But jokes aside, today we'll be exploring some key moments from Houdini that shows why Eminem teased beforehand.
I'm gonna make my career disappear.
Because he's once again on the cancellation chopping block as we speak, and we'll be exploring some viral reactions so far from fans, celebrities, and even hip-hop media journalists who are hell-bent on crying about Eminem's lyrics over 25 years deep. So buckle up. And just like some of the artwork that inspired the cover for Houdini, Eminem set the tone by showing that nothing on earth could hold Slim Shady a prisoner. He found his way back to the future from 2002, and this was a successor to Eminem's Without Me. And before we get to it, we got an unusual social media interaction with Eminem that we'll get to at the latter part of the video. So for starters, the star-studded video that features Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Jimmy Iovine, Paul Rosenberg, Mr. Porter, Royce the 5'9", Pete Davidson, and Eminem's daughters was off to a cancellation-inducing start when Eminem rapped, "And I don't gotta play pretend, it's you I make believe, and you know I'm here to stay, cause if I was ever to take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a fever." Eminem with the wordplay with a leave, as this is also used to treat a fever, which ties in nicely to the next bar that caused the commotion, since Fever is Megan Thee Stallion's first commercial mixtape and her first project to debut on Billboard 200 in the United States. And Eminem continued, "If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back." And boy, users on the web couldn't even make it to the second verse. The cancellation attempt was in full effect, so much so that some journalists are now even getting exposed for their history. And before we get to that, this bar got the people going, as some viral posts reported it that Eminem was dissing Megan Thee Stallion that sparked some reactions like, "He's grown enough to be her dad. This was lame and embarrassing, especially at his big age. That's why he fell off." Talk about overt ageism. And they are even coming for rapper Paige Kennedy, who shared this: "Ask Meg Thee Stallion to collab with me, would I have a shot at her feet?" Damn, Eminem, wow. And for some reason, this has been seen as a diss rather than just clever wordplay that's actually hilarious, because Paige Kennedy got think pieces like, "What are black men so easily impressed by a white man disrespecting a black woman? Is your desire to be white adjacent that strong?" And you know it is clever wordplay when the quote plausible deniability kicks in, as a user responded, "Did he actually disrespect her though? Is that what are the chances of them doing a feature together? Like, when did it become a problem to ask for a feat? Come on now." And this blew up on Twitter because some believe lyrics like this prove that Eminem is so back. And to be honest, this is open to overwhelmingly positive reviews, even on the Eminem hater platform known as Twitter. Even some people who find the Megan bar problematic have admitted this, that it is actually quite genius, and you know it is working. When this viral thread, what exactly did this girl do to deserve this type of harassment by male rappers constantly? I mean, genuinely, what did she do? And this is ironic because Megan's last squabble was with Nicki Minaj, and the quote plausible deniability kicked in again, as some are genuinely curious on Twitter about what the issue is. Check this out. How is it harassment wanting to collaborate with an artist? He just asked if he had a shot at a feature.
Like, for real.
And personally, compared to what was to come in the second and third verse, the Megan bar was quite tame, to be honest, but people who got triggered so easily are yet to make it to those verses, I guess, since even hip-hop media journalists are out here crying about the wrong one. Check this out, your daily reminder that misogyny in hip-hop is alive and well. Also, Eminem made fun of D-Bonds in Guilty Conscience, so I expect little of him in this area. Also, the line is trash. First of all, Eminem never made fun of D-Bonds, and this kind of twist is expected from journalists these days, and boy, the ratio was imminent. All it took was a simple "cry more" to get the ball rolling, and users have been going off in response to this. Line is so fire, it made you run to Twitter to cry. Mind you, these are typically the same hip-hop media journalists who would argue that MMLP is a classic and that old Eminem was the GOAT, which is ironic as they are the same ones to get triggered by soft wordplay. Like, think about it, how is a clever bar about another rapper's incident misogyny? And it was nice to see some users call out the lies. He didn't make fun of D-Bonds though. How am I to take y'all seriously when y'all lie so blatantly? Journalists have been in stiff competition with politicians over the last decades when it comes to lying. And apparently, we are reportedly dealing with a diddler defender. A screenshots revealed that a while back she tweeted, "My first hip-hop internship was at Bad Boy Records. I briefly worked in Diddy's office when he dated Cassie. It was my dream job. It was my dream job. I never saw or experienced abuse, but that's my story. It is important we don't get blinded by biases or fandom and let victims share their stories. And ask yourself, why did she feel the need to post this back then, if not to defend Diddy? And knowing Diddy's alleged record, the fact that she never saw or experienced abuse is probably down to the luck that she wasn't his type compared to the other alleged victims. So what was the real intended goal to post this, other than to dismiss the other allegations by saying, "Hey everyone, I didn't experience anything"? And personally, I find this approach misogynistic, dismissing other women's experiences because you weren't affected, masking the defense of Diddy as support for victims. And on this note, a user expanded on the weird dynamic in hip-hop music when it comes to rappers. Check this out, because in case anyone forgot, Megan Thee Stallion is also a rapper. So a male rapper should never use a female rapper as a punchline. Didn't he tell Ja Rule to die? He made a whole song about it. Didn't see anyone calling it misandry or racism. Are the women rappers peers or not? Kendrick was out here wishing death on Drake and no one called it misandry. And speaking on those who thought the bar was harsh, this tweet blew up on Twitter. In 2002, Eminem did an Osama bin Laden skit in Without Me video, right in the deep of 9/11 fallout and Bush declaring war. A man sending the United States videos of war words in a cave daily. He made a joke. So you really think in 2024 he cares about that girl feet? Laughing emoji. But once again I ask, what is wrong with asking if you got a shot at a feet? And before we get back to some highlights on the song, Eminem's Houdini wasted no time to hit #1 in the United States and United Kingdom on iTunes all genres, and those who understand that it is all entertainment have been having a lot of fun with the song. We even got word from the OG Stan from the video, and he took to Twitter to share this. That new Eminem single is incredible. The video is so good, might just be his second best. And if you don't know, he ranks Stan as the best music video of all time. LeBron James also went off on social media. He shared this, and just like that, he is back, bruh. Eminem Houdini is too good, salute and fire emojis. And this blew up on Twitter. I'm in tears, man. Eminem's Houdini is really a remake of Without Me. Even the music video is full of references. A part of my childhood returned today. Thank you, Eminem. Can't wait for the whole album. Folded hands emoji. And Eminem has flipped that reception on Twitter with this one. As this blew up, Eminem beat the worst allegations. And if you missed the last video of the album art alone, we got reviews about how Eminem is about to drop the worst song ever. And Shady Eminem was smart to save the best for last, knowing that those easily triggered wouldn't make it there, since on the final verse we got some heavy hitters like "Words sting just like you were being attacked by bees. In the coupe, leaning back my seat, bumping R. Kelly's favorite group, the Black Eyed Peas." And Shady cleared all the doubts, yes, straight from 2002 with this: my transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese.
It's just too much. I don't want to be the bad guy.
And since J. Cole was recently facing backlash for his Strictly Dickly bar on Grippy that dropped recently, this blew up on Twitter. Leave it up to Eminem to drop the hardest transgender bar of the year, showing Cole how it is truly done with class and finesse, my goat. This bar got Twitter going off as this also went viral. Eminem is insane, loudly crying emoji. Anyways, real rap is back. And since Eminem said F everyone, himself, Dre, and even his kids, this Haley meme blew up again.
Woke up, I look at the computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
And while this was on, we got one that came out of left field. Caesar shared a cover of Lose Yourself with the caption, "You ever just cover Eminem on some tender-ish for feels, not on a project, just for mental health?" And we got a rare comment under from Eminem, who dropped a flushed face emoji. And we have a lot more coming in a few hours, so be sure to subscribe for more. And as usual, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on Houdini in the comments section. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.